Children, this is your mother. I am calling a family meeting. I'm gonna need all of you, every single one, don't care how many thousands, in the common room, post haste, please. I'll give you a couple minutes for everyone to get here, but we are having a family meeting. And I did make cookies. So if you want cookies, you gotta get in here. I made chocolate chip cookies and sugar cookies, and I put some sprinkles on the cookies. I made those cookies that are like soft and gushy and frosted with sprinkles on the top. And then some of them are gluten-free, so I made enough for everybody. If you get in here, you can have a cookie. Hello, sweet children. Would you like a cookie? Yes, okay. Grab your cookies, get settled down. We have lots to discuss. Well, I'm calling a family meeting because we need to talk about some things. All of us together need to agree on a couple things. Now, is everybody here? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all my children. I love you all so much. Now, everyone grab a beanbag chair, grab a cookie, get some water. I know you all haven't been drinking enough water. I have ice water, I have water bottles that are cold, and I have water bottles that are lukewarm for those of you who like lukewarm water for some reason. So grab a water bottle, grab a cookie, get in a beanbag chair, and we will start our family meeting. Do you want a cookie, sweetheart? Yes, you can have a cookie. Here you go, sweetheart. There you go. All right. Now, I have called you all here today because the family is growing exponentially. And I feel some of you are newer and don't understand, the rules that we have here in the basement. So, for the sake of everyone involved, let me go back to the very beginning. You woke up here. Some of you against your will, which, questionably legal, but at the same time, a lot of you had crappy families before I confiscated you. So, anyway, we're in a space that's outside of international law and space and time, so it doesn't really matter. So, for anyone new, I am Mama Rest. You have been kidnapped because I like you and you're my child, so I adopt you against your will. Some of you are willing, but, either way, you're my child. And I have brought you here, to my house. Specifically the basement, because you all live in the basement. Now, the basement is infinitely large. It's like an SCP. It's kind of magical. I don't really know what it is. It kind of came with the house when I got the house. But this is the common room, as you all know. Down that hallway are your bedrooms. All the thousands of them. And whoever walks through the hallway door, your room will be the first door on the left. It will just automatically shuffle the doors. If two of you walk through at the same time, it's gonna be confused, but the two doors will show up next to each other. Does everyone understand how to get to their rooms? Okay, wonderful. Now, once you're in your room, it's kind of like an Encanto situation. The room kind of manifests what makes you feel safe and comfortable. So, if you feel safe in like a Star Wars pod room looking out over space, then that's what will manifest in the room. If you feel safe sleeping with a mountain of stuffies, it's gonna manifest a mountain of stuffies. If you feel safe sleeping outside under the stars, it will manifest that. But just note that it's not entirely real. It's magical, it's an illusion. So please proceed with caution if the rooms manifest something strange. Okay? Wonderful. And by that I mean you children who are manifesting tanks and nuclear missiles in your bedrooms, okay? Everything you manifest is confined to your bedroom because it's not real. It's magical and it's in your head, in your room. Does that make sense? Wonderful. So, on that note, you are allowed to have whatever pets you want in your room. You are not allowed to bring bears, tigers, etc. into the common room. Okay, because some of our kiddos are allergic. The common room is neutral space. Right. Now, I live in the house above the basement. That's where I live. That's where I make my cookies. And I bring the food down here into the basement. Now, you are not allowed to go upstairs. That is against the rules. Unless you have been very, very, very good. And I will let you upstairs. But I cannot risk all the thousands of you escaping. So, unfortunately, you must stay in the basement. Are there any other ways out of the basement? Great question. I have heard that someone who shall remain nameless has been trying to dig a tunnel out of the basement. Now, I strongly discourage such an activity, but if this tunnel already exists, I ask that you be safe, you dig it so it doesn't collapse, and the world outside of this house is kind of like I said, it's outside of space and time. We're kind of our own little pocket dimension that I have taken you from your reality into this one. This one is safe, so yes, you could escape outside, but if you walk away from the house, eventually you will find yourself walking back up to the house. So there's not really escape, there's just walking in circles. And I know someone who also shall remain nameless has been smuggling food from upstairs into the basement, which I don't understand, because you can manifest whatever food you want in your bedrooms. And now I know some of you love my home cooking, and I love sharing my home cooking with you. You gotta stop stealing it. I leave out some cookies or a pie to cool, and it's gone the second I turn my back. So, if we could just wait for me to bring the food down to you, that would be ideal. Now, does anybody have any questions? Because I feel like we've been over the basics. No, you cannot eat the walls. Look, if you want edible walls, your room can manifest you edible walls. Do that. Do it in your bedroom. Do not eat the actual walls. The actual walls are filled with actual fiberglass that will hurt you. Okay, so don't. No eating. No eating the walls. Or the floor. Or the ceiling. What am I gonna do with you? Look, I can't possibly keep an eye on all the thousands of you every moment of every day. So, I would ask that you, as siblings, because you're all adopted, you are now siblings, keep an eye on each other. Check on each other. Go knock on your friend's sibling's room and just make sure they're doing okay in there. You know, because if I have to knock on all the thousands of your doors to make sure you're drinking enough water, it will take me infinite time. Which technically I can do because we're outside of space and time. But my point is, we're all a family here. So keep an eye out for each other. Yes, I can put an Xbox in the common room so you can play Mario Kart or whatever you want to play. Fine. You know what? A Switch. Whatever you want. I will bring... That's actually not a bad idea, to get games for you all to play together. Because, I mean, you're siblings. What's the fun of having siblings if you can't, like, build a fort or play Mario Kart together? Okay, I will do some of that. I will have to go into an actual reality to get some actual real things to put in the common room. But in the meantime, if you all want to go into one of your rooms and have one of you manifest the Xbox, you're welcome to do that. I don't think you guys are appreciating how there are thousands of you, and each one of your rooms is different, and it's filled with different stuff. So we can have, like, a pool bedroom, we can have, like, a Disneyland bedroom. Use your imagination and make friends. If you already have your room the way you like it, go to your neighbor who has the Jungle Cruise as their bedroom or something. Yes, okay. Glad we have that out of the way. Are there any more requests for things that were in your actual reality that, you want me to bring here? In the common room, because you can have anything you want in your bedrooms. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Easy peasy. See, that would require breaking a few too many international laws, but you're welcome to manifest that in your bedroom. Well, I use manifest because what else would you call it? Conjuring? You're not really conjuring because the room's doing it for you. You're just thinking it and then the room's making it. So what would you call that? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. On that note, your rooms clean up after themselves, but if your mental fortitude gets a little messy, the rooms reflect that. So, if you see one of your friends and their room is a little bit more messy than usual, just check in on them. Because that means there's something going on in their brains that maybe their brain isn't being very nice to them. And on that note, you can always come up the basement stairs and knock on the door, and I will always answer. Okay? I will get anything you need. You're not allowed to come upstairs, because then I will have a stampede of escapees on my hands. But you're allowed to knock, and I will always be there to open the door for you. And I will always, always be there to give you hugs, and cookies, and love, and reassurance, and anything else you need, because you're my children, and you deserve the best. Yes. So, thank you all the thousands of you for being here today. Oh, one more question. Okay. Apparently we're doing a question and answer session. I'm okay with that. Give me all your questions. I mean, technically, I could put you back in your universe, but do you really want me to? I mean, I guess. Okay, but this is like a safe, magical place, and your universe is not. But you're my child, and I want to keep you safe. So, not gonna take you back there. No. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I could. I am physically able to, but am I going to? No. Is this imprisonment? Does it count as imprisonment? Technically. But there's no laws here, again, so if there's no laws, is it really illegal? Exactly. Now, if any of you are bound and determined to return to your universes, too bad, so sad. You're stuck here with me. Glad we got that sorted. Any more questions? Yes, Santa does come here. We have a little portal for Santa. But also, I give you all presents on Christmas, so you get double the presents. Yes, I will serve meals, regular meals, in the common room as much as I can. But again, you can manifest whatever food you're hungry for in your bedrooms. Well, it's not real, but it's real enough. Okay, so this pocket dimension, you're not gonna age, you're not gonna get sick. If you eat the fiberglass in the walls, you're gonna get hurt. If you trip and smash your head into something, that will hurt, but you will heal really fast, and you'll be fine. Kind of like Deadpool. Do not cut yourselves in half. Do not experiment with the super healing, please. No injuring each other. That is against the rules. We're making rules now. I didn't want to be that kind of parent. Be all strict. No chainsaws, okay? No axes. No nuclear bombs. Okay, I suppose if you want to set off a nuclear bomb in your bedroom, I will allow it. But then you have to clean up afterwards. I'm not going to make the magical room clean up after your nuclear bomb explosion. Does that sound fair? Hey, the hallway is kind of its own sentient being, kind of. I mean, it can't really talk, but it wants to take care of you as much as I do. And it wants to give you whatever you need to feel safe and happy, just like I do. So we're gonna treat it with respect. Okay, that means not sticking your gum to the walls, not breaking down each other's doors. Be civil, be respectful, and be kind to each other and your rooms. Wonderful. Does anyone have any more questions? Oh, you can call me Mama Rest, you can call me Papa Rest, you can call me anything you want, sweetheart. I am non-binary, so I am either or. Or both, or neither. Very flexible. Whatever parental figure you need me to be, I will be. If you want me to be like a loving aunt or uncle, actually, there's a word for that. It's called a pibbling. So like I am your pibble and you are my pibbling. It's a non-binary term for like aunts and uncles. So you may call me Pibble if you wish. But Mama Rest is fine too. Or just Rest. Or Resting. Or Marianne. I don't care what you call me as long as it's not like for dinner. See, that was a corny dad joke because I am also technically your dad. Any more questions? I love and accept all of you. I will use whatever names, whatever pronouns you tell me because you are my children. I want to get to know you, who you are as a person. So if you come to me and tell me this is who I am as a person, I will love you and accept you for who you are as a person. And I will be like, thank you for telling me who you are. You are an awesome kid. And you all are. You are good kids. You just need some motherly, fatherly guidance. Okay? So that's why I kidnapped you. But again, kidnapping is such a harsh word. I prefer rescue. Maybe rehabilitation. But a lot of you don't need to be rehabilitated. A lot of you are fine just the way you were. Just the world you lived in was weird and didn't like you for some unknown reason. For some stupid reason. Real life sucks. This little pocket dimension, very safe. Very, very safe. Very good. So, you stay here? Yes? With me? Okay. If anyone wants to stay after the meeting for a hug, I am here to give hugs. Take a cookie on your way out. Remember to drink water. None of you are drinking enough water. Hey, I'm like Santa. I see you when you're sleeping, and I know when you're awake, and I see you when a single drop of water passes through your lips. And for some of you, it's just energy drinks. The bane of my existence. So let me be very clear. Energy drinks do not count as water. Soda does not count as water. Iced tea does not count as water. Tea does not count as water. Coffee does not count as water. 5-hour energy drinks do not count as water. So what do you all need to be drinking every single day? I can't hear you. Thank you. Okay. Family meeting dismissed. I love you all very, very much. Come to me if you need me, even if it's in the middle of the night. If you have a nightmare, I'll give you a hug and tuck you back into bed. I don't care if all the thousands of you need help at the same time. I will help all of you, because I love you and you are my children. Okay. I love you all so much. I did not expect to have this many children when I started. I expected to have maybe a couple hundred children, but no, we got 15,000 and counting. That's a lot of kids, but you know what? I'm very glad I did not birth you. You are my adopted children. If I had to push 15,000 children out of my JJ, that would not be good. That would not be good for anyone. I love you all very, very much. Like you're my own children. I love you the same as if I pushed you from my vajayjay, but without the vajayjay part. Yes, I will stop embarrassing you by saying that word. But it's kind of my job to embarrass you because I'm your mom. And your dad. And your weird aunt, Uncle Pibble. So. I will embarrass you in front of your friends because your siblings are your friends. At least be glad I'm not making you hug your siblings or wear the get along t-shirt with your siblings. But I have to say, you all have been very good about not fighting amongst yourselves. Maybe you know that I will rain down hellfire upon you if you hurt each other, because I do not stand my children being hurt. My children will not be hurt. Ever. Everyone understood? Wonderful. Okay. I love you all so much. You may go back to your bedrooms. You may stay here in the common room with me. I will be taking requests for dinner. I was thinking tomato soup, but if someone has something special they would like. Also, I am open to new recipes. If someone has like a family recipe they want to share, I'd love to take you upstairs. If you're good, you get to go upstairs and help me cook. Okay? If you're good. And by good, I mean not eating the fiberglass in the walls. Okay. I love you, children. Make a line for hugs. I'm giving hugs. Oh, come here, baby. Oh, I'll give you a big hug. There you go. Should we do a group hug? All the thousands of us. I think we should. Everyone come here. Group hug. Oh, okay. You don't like group hugs. That's okay. Some of you do. And I'll hug you guys. Oh, big hug. Big hug. Okay. You're dismissed.